Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to completely dismantle that stubborn myth that you need, thousands of dollars just to start building true wealth. We're doing it by jumping into the Save $5 Everyday Challenge to budget daily. So let's dive right in with a direct challenge for you. Think about the impact of a single $5 bill. It's basically the cost of one small snack or a soda, right? But what if you saved that every single day? What if that tiny, almost unnoticeable amount could literally make you over $1,800 richer in just 1 year? To understand exactly how small money creates massive wealth, we first have to talk about Section 1, the $5 mindset, and the psychology of saving. Okay, look at this question. Would you rather save $150 a month or $5 a day? Honestly, how you answer this reveals a fundamental truth about how our brains process financial sacrifice. Do you feel a sudden pinch of anxiety looking at that monthly number, but, zero stress thinking about the daily one? Well, here's the totally fascinating part. Mathematically, these are the exact same amount, but researcher Hal Hirschfield actually found that framing it as a small $5 daily sacrifice, something that just feels like an easy everyday habit, led to 4 times as many people signing up for a savings account. It's crazy. When we hear $150, our brain panics over what we're going to have to give up. But when we hear $5, it just feels like skipping a coffee. So, the absolutely crucial point here is that wealth doesn't start with a massive bank balance. No, it starts with dropping a $5 bill in a physical glass jar every single day until that habit of holding on to money becomes rock solid. As financial creators always highlight, whoever's pocket goes empty with small money is going to have an empty pocket with big money too. By doing this, you are literally training your brain to hold on to wealth. Now that we've conquered the mindset, let's scale this up in Section 2, the math of micro-saving, where we look at how small steps create a truly huge impact. And this brilliantly illustrates the cash store's 50-20-30 principle. Basically, your budget is split into 50% for essentials, 30% for personal choices, and 20% for savings. Redirecting just $5 a day helps you effortlessly hit that critical 20% savings goal over time, and you do it without ever really feeling deprived. Let's watch how this actually builds. If you do the $5 challenge for exactly 1 year, just skipping one little impulse purchase a day, you've suddenly saved a very real $1,825. I mean, that is an incredible starter emergency fund just built right out of thin air. But let's kick it up a notch and add an average 7% annual return to the mix by investing that daily cash. After 20 years of this tiny daily habit, your pocket change completely explodes into over $12,500. And if you stay disciplined for 50 years, that exact same $5 daily sacrifice grows to an absolutely incredible $113,905. It just goes to show you do not need a massive income to become rich. You just need consistency. Now, you might be super motivated right now looking at these 6-figure numbers, but to actually hit them, we need a mechanical system to make sure you don't just quit after 30 days. Because, quite frankly, motivation without a system always loses, every single time. So the biggest question is always, where do I actually find this money? Well, the answer is hidden in Section 3, Finding Your Daily 5 in Current Spending. Listen, we don't need to go out and earn new money for this. We just need to eliminate one wasteful expense using a few expert techniques. We can perform a subscription audit, use cash envelopes, cut one junk food order, or even cook high-protein, low-cost meals. Let's actually break a few of these down. Financial expert Ramit Sethi notes that a really simple, maybe 2-hour subscription audit can effortlessly free up your daily $5. The steps are super easy. Gather your statements, track down those unused charges, and just cancel them. Kids grow out of apps, our hobbies change, but these companies, they just keep billing you. Stopping those phantom charges is literally the easiest money you will ever get back. Now, for your variable expenses, Dave Ramsey's cash envelope system physically forces you to stop spending when the paper money is gone. It instantly eliminates that mindless card swiping that just completely drains your wallet. When you separate physical cash for groceries, restaurants, and entertainment, and an envelope runs dry, you are done spending for the month. It creates instant awareness. You can also find your $5 right in the kitchen. Take YouTube creator Julia Pacheco, for example. She managed to feed a family of 4 for an entire week on just $35. She did it by swapping expensive pre-packaged meats for high-protein lentils, cabbage, and ground turkey. She even made homemade bread and tortillas. Now, you don't have to be quite this extreme, but making just a few of these simple ingredient swaps will easily cover your $5 a day goal. Once you've found the money and proven you can save it physically, it's time to let technology take the wheel. In Section 4, make it automatic and let tech take over. Bankrate actually suggests shifting from physical glass jars to set it and forget it digital tools. Things like rounding up your spare change through banks like Ally, or maybe transferring a flat $100 every single payday. You can also use micro-investing apps like Acorns or Stash. By doing this, that daily sacrifice becomes completely invisible to you. You won't even notice it's gone. And automating your savings is exactly what unlocks the silent growth engine of compound interest. It puts your micro savings on the absolute fast track to six figures. You're basically letting your money earn its own money, completely on autopilot. How great is that? So remember this profound shift in identity. People often wait to earn more before they start saving. But building the savings habit with just $5 proves you can handle big money when it finally arrives. Like the quote says, "I'll earn more once I learn to save." True financial freedom comes from having control over your spending, not just from having a massive salary. So, I want you to look in the mirror today and make a choice. What is the one tiny daily habit you are going to drop to change your entire financial future? Can you commit to 30 days of the $5 challenge? Make it mechanical, drop the excuses, and start rewriting your financial identity today. Because if just $5 a day can secure your retirement, imagine what $10 could do.